we here? Are we there? Are we live? There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's always a challenge. It's always a challenge. Always a challenge to go live. At least it seems like it is for me. Well, let's see what we can do here. Wait for people to show up. I got to connect my hearing apparatus. Let's see here. Well, let's see if anybody shows up. Anybody out there? Anybody there? Yes, I'm live. Oh, gotta text the wife real quick. Well, it's going to be a chat. It's supposed to be a chat about get some advice from you people about whether I should trade the Road King in on a road glide. We're supposed to go, me and the wife, tomorrow and look and see what we like and see what we can do. What was that? A comment? Oh, I commented on red. What is it?
Just tap the button below and answer 3.
Yeah, I see it. Commented on Red Rider. Yeah, that's cool. All right, shut off now. There you go. Hey, 24. How you doing, brother? Yeah, this is just a live about trying to get everybody's opinion, as many people as I can, what they think I should do with the Road King. Thinking about trading it in on a road glide. What's going to do a tri glide, but I think everybody knows that didn't work out because they're just too damn expensive. So now I'm thinking about going to the road glide because I never was really a big fan of the road glide, the shark nose fairing, but it's kind of growing on me. The last time I was at the dealership, I thought, man, these are not really bad looking bikes. And I know the road glide rides good because I had a buddy that had one. It was an older one, but it still rode pretty good. So, well, that's true. The only opinion that counts is mine. I agree with that. I agree with that. But I like to get a little input, see what people think, see how many people own a road glide. If they own a 2024, newer road glide, and see if how they like it. See if there's anything I should know, pros, cons, whatever the case may be. But you're right. It's a matter of whether I want it or I don't want it. And the only thing that holds me back is I got a lot of history with my Road King, even though I've only had it since 2020. I've done a lot to it, and it's a beautiful bike. And it's hard to let that bike go. And the only way I'm going to be able to get the road glide is if I trade in the Road King, because I don't want to put a whole ton of cash down on something. I mean, I'll put a little cash down on it, but I don't want to put a ton of cash down on it. Why does it say slow mode is on? Send message in every 5 seconds. I don't know what that is. Hey, Salty. Thanks for coming in, man. I don't understand what that is. Slow mode is on. I don't know. Wonder if we can take that off. Let's see here. Try this. I don't want to click something I shouldn't click, so we'll just leave it on. But yeah, I'm having a little hard time. But the wife says, yeah, the only way I'm going to get the Road Glide is by trading in uh, the Road King. So my thoughts are, that's true. That's a thought I had too. 2 4. That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about that last night. With the Road King, there ain't a lot I got. There ain't nothing, no gotchical, gluck all over it. Don't. I mean, I do have the stereo and stuff like that for the Batwing, but simple, basic, not electronics, not a lot of stuff going on where I have to really worry about it. I mean, the stuff that anything can break down, anything can go bad, but there's less to go bad on the Road King than there would be on the Road Glide, and Harley doesn't have the best warranty. They don't have the best warranty at all. Their warranty is not good. What is it, 2 years maybe? I can't remember. I bought my Road King new, but I think is it 2 years? I think it's 2 years. That's a good point, Salty. That's a good point too. Thought about that too. That's a good point. Let everybody let it go for a while and let's see what how the bike turns out. And then I thought even maybe going used, but I don't want to go used because why would I go used when I already have a used bike and I know my bike? But I could go use Road Glide. But if you're going to buy a motorcycle, especially something like that, why not buy me one? So, I mean, I'm going to go tomorrow to the dealership. And why can't people leave me alone when I'm trying to do something? And see, I mean, I don't have to buy anything, but I could just check things out and see what's going on, see what the prices are, see what kind of deal they'll work. Hey, Brown Chicken, thinking about trading my Road King in for a Road Glide, brand new Road Glide. So I was trying to just get people's opinions on a new Road Glide or just Road Glide in general and see what people think about it. But I've got a dealership down the road for me that's maybe 5 minutes from the house. Well, maybe a little further, maybe 10 minutes. And it's not like it's going to be too far out of my way to go check out. It's Powder Keg Harley Davidson. It's not like it's going to be too far out of my way to just go look. Just look at test ride it if I can, and see what I think, I guess. Hey, Moto, what's happening, brother? Accidentally made a phone call when I wasn't trying to. So I'm not sure. What I would really like to have is the Tri-Glide, and I've told you guys this many a time, but they're just so damn expensive. Just out of this world expensive. Not that the Road Glide is not expensive, but it's about it. From what I could see, depending on what you get, it could be around a $10,000 difference. Yeah, I mean, we're going tomorrow, Moto, to check them out, and we was going to go this evening, but my wife decided we will go tomorrow. So we're going to go tomorrow and see what we can do. See if we can make a deal. It's got to be a deal that of course, that I can live with. And she's talking. Touched on this a little bit yesterday on live, but she's talking about trading in the Spider too. She wanted me Yeah, rolling throttle. Yeah, brother. Glide all the way. Yes, sir. Um, she wanted me to trade in the Vulcan and the Spider and the Road King to get a Road Glide or a Tri Glide, but I'm not giving up the Vulcan, and I really don't want to give up the Road King. But on the other hand, the Road King, it's not that old. It's 2019 left over, and I bought it 2020. But I don't know. I don't know. I like to have something new. I feel more comfortable when I when I you know get something new. Feel more comfortable going long distance and things like that. Yeah, Roland, I know. Roland Throttle, I know they're in the tank right now. So that's an issue. But they offered me just a few days ago a pretty decent offer for the Road King for a trade. It was pretty. I mean, I was okay with it, even though I'm still going to lose money because I have you know a lot of money wrapped up in just the tour pack and the Batwing and the Willie G stuff is everywhere on the bike, and none of that was none of that was cheap. Everything was expensive. The fork upgrade, the rear air shocks, dirty air ride in the rear, the tune and everything. There's money wrapped up in that bike, no doubt. Wait closer, sick. Wait closer to Christmas. Yeah, I've had people say that too. So I don't know. I guess it doesn't hurt to go down there and just talk and see what I can do. Yep, that's about you. About nailed it, Roland. Roland Throttle. That you about nailed it. It's about yeah. That'll be the difference. Yeah, I mean, I'm good. Now, my wife, we came close to a deal. Was it a year ago, 2 years ago? And I didn't think it was a bad deal. And this was on a Triglide, and she was talking to the finance guy, and she was just not happy with something. I forget what it was. It might have been the interest rate. Even though you have great credit, it doesn't matter. Interest rates are high on motorcycles because it's a toy. It's not something that you had to have, something you want. So the interest rates are going to be higher. And she just didn't like the interest. I didn't think it was too bad. I can't remember exactly what it was. And she just said, nope, got up and walked out. So I had to get up and walk out too. So it is what it is. The Road King is YouTube famous. That's right. That's what I'm going to tell him. When I go in there and I was like, this Road King is YouTube famous. So you got to pay me a little more money for this. You got to give me a little more in trade for the Road King because it's been on YouTube. I don't think they'll buy it though. But yeah, who knows? So that's where I stand on that. The other thing I was thinking last night when I was laying in bed, I was thinking, what if I have buyer's remorse and I trade in my Road King, which I love? I do. I wish I could keep it too. I love that Road King, and I could go down there and buy. I could go down there and put $15,000 down or $20,000 down. I mean, I wouldn't buy cash all straight out, but I could go do that. I could go do that. But that's a lot of money to crank out, especially nowadays when everything costs so much. So I don't know. I don't know if I would do it and then be like, "Oh shit, I want my Road King back." I don't know. It's a tough decision to make. Interest rates are negotiable too. Harley will send them a list of what you qualify for. The dealerships will pick up whatever you think they can make the most money. Yeah, yeah, Roland. Throttle, yeah. I mean, they will add. They will add a couple points on top of the interest you qualify. Yeah. See, and that's the thing. That's the biggest thing for my wife. My wife gets real. She gets really bent when they try to charge a higher interest rate. I mean, she's a negotiator now. She's a better negotiator than I am. And she'll just be like, no, I'm not paying that. You got to do better. And then they'll go back and they'll bring something else back. She'll go, no, I'm not paying. And they'll try, you know how dealerships are, salesmen are. They're doing their job. I'm not bashing them or anything. They'll go, well, we're trying to do this. And then the manager comes out and the manager goes, well, they got their numbers down there. If you do this, you put this much down, you do that, and here's your interest rate. And she'll go, no. She goes, you got to go back and do better. And she keeps doing that. And she gets so frustrated. And she's a redhead. So if any of you ever dated a redhead or married to a redhead, you understand they get heated pretty quick and she'll just walk out. Oh, Roland, you were a sales manager at a couple. Yeah. So you know the deal. You know what's going on. So it's a matter of whether I can live with the interest rate or whether the wife can live with the interest rate, whether I can live with the fact that I'm doing away with the Road King and I won't have it ever again, which, that's a lot of effort I put into that bike. So there's a lot of factors. We used a credit union, got pre-approved, and then HD beat the interest rate to get the loan. I mean, if they could give me a good interest rate, that's where it's going to fall in this whole situation. I know how it's going to fall with my wife. I know her. She's going to see that. That's all she's going to look at. And well, she should. She should. She's going to just look at the interest rate. She's going to look at that. She's going to look at that interest rate and that payment. And if it's not what she feels is right or what she's willing to accept, we'll be out of there. I mean, she'll walk. Hey, Mr. Gregory. She'll walk straight out, and then I'll be just sitting there. She's done that to me before. I'm just sitting there, and she'll just get up, and walk out, and I'll like, all right, guys, I gotta go, because she'll walk out. She will walk the hell out of that place. And I've been in a situation with her where even when we bought the Road King, she walked and they were following her, and I'm like, oh my God, don't follow her, don't do it, man. And they did, and they followed her, and she got really bent out of shape, but they ended up giving us what we wanted in that situation. So maybe they will again. And I understand they got to make money, and I understand they don't, control everything. But they can do a lot. They can do a lot for you, but they don't control everything. They don't control, And another thing that I don't like is that those extra fees, crate fees and setup fees, and it's like the wife really gets frustrated with that too. She's like, why are you charging me all this? You had a bike delivered and you're charging me for the delivery. I'm like, yeah, I worked at a dealership. I worked for Ford. I mean, I know how all that stuff works. I was like, yeah, you're gonna have to pay that, babe. That's what they charge. I ain't paying that, blah, 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 blah. I said, well, you pay it when you buy a new car. You pay all that stuff. It's in there. But we'll have to see how it goes. And I'm hoping that it goes a good way and we can come home with the Glide. But if it doesn't go a good way and we don't come home with the Road Glide, then it is what it is. It's not like I don't have anything. I still got 2 bikes sitting in the garage, and I still got a nice Road King. Hey, Moto, got my board up here. Got Ray there, you here. Anybody out there that's watching? You want to do sticker swap with me? Hit me up on Instagram, message me, and I'll get you an address and get yours, and we'll swap some stickers, and we can put our stickers back up on the board here. If watch my channel for any length of time, where we used to live, I had them up like an idiot. I stuck them to the garage wall, and that's where they still are, I'm sure. I couldn't take them with me. You can roll and throttle. You can negotiate that out. I tell them I'm not paying it. Yeah, I mean that's what she's done. The wife will just say I'm not paying it, and she'll get up. She'll get up and walk. Now we did have a guy out of Queen City, Harley Davidson. We was dealing with sales manager, and dude worked hard to get the deal done. He really did. He cut. He was doing everything, and I thought we had a deal on the Tri-Glide there. I think I already said mentioned this. And she just didn't like one little thing, and she was like, she just said, "I'm walking. I'm not doing it." And he called me for days, and he's like, "What about this? What about this?" And I had to say to the wife, "He wants us to come back in because he's got this better deal." And she said, "Well, if the interest rate's the same, I ain't interested." And I think it came down a little, the interest rate a little bit, but she still wasn't. She still wasn't having it. So I kind of just let it go because I didn't want to fight with her over it. You can afford it no matter what. Now you've got commercials that are live. Yeah. Yeah. It's not a matter of can I afford it? It's a matter of will the wife let me afford it? Will the wife say okay? You know? And I'm not putting everything on the wife, don't get me wrong. But I gotta live with this woman. So if I say she would I know my wife, if I said, well, I really want it, she would say, okay, do what you gotta do. But she would just be mad as hell at me for who knows how long. So do I want to put myself in that position? Not really. I don't really want to do that. So hopefully with it being fall, I know sales are down at Harley. I know they're down like in the last quarter, I think their sales were down 39%, if I'm not mistaken. So, and I know I heard the dealerships were not buying a lot of bikes from Harley. So maybe that'll help in negotiations a little bit. Maybe not. We'll have to see what happens. We'll find out. We will find out. And I love the color on my Road King. It's the Barracuda Silver. So I'm hoping that they have a Barracuda Silver Road Glide there. I don't think I've seen many of those, but hopefully they do. And because I don't want a vivid black Road Glide. I mean, that's why I went with the Barracuda Silver on my Road King because it's like everybody, and no knock on anybody if they got a black Harley. Hey, that's cool. Much respect. But I just don't want a black Harley because everybody else has got a black Harley. So I want something different. So I'm hoping they have a Barracuda Silver color there. We'll see. See what happens. But we'll probably, I wonder, like I was saying yesterday, I wonder if I could wear a shirt that has a pocket right here, do a live, and have you guys seeing what's going on. See, I'll take you guys with me and see what is, you guys can see what's happening. Oh, I didn't know that, Roland. Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay, gotcha. To make them look like they had awesome stock to stock. They had make them look awesome to stockholders. Yeah, I could see that. But I mean, Harley. I mean, they got to come down, man. They got to come down on their prices. They got to do something. I don't know what the hell's going on with them. They got to do something, man. These prices. I mean, I know this is like beating the dead horse, but $42,000, $43,000 for a Tri-Glide. Come on, are you kidding me, man? That's out of most people's reach. I mean, who can afford that? What are you talking about? We're talking about if you say if you got an interest rate of 4% or whatever. Let's just throw that out there. What's your payment going to be? $600 a month? And most people live in an area where they can't ride a few months out of the year. So you're paying for that motorcycle to sit there. That's tough, man. That's tough. That's tough. But just got to make it more the middle class. They got to make it more middle class friendly. Blue collar worker friendly. That's just my opinion. But once prices go up, are they going to come back down? Are they going to ever bring them back down? I mean, I doubt it unless it costs them their business. I don't know. Maybe when the economy change, maybe what I should do, and this is just me thinking out loud. You sold them for 50 to 60,000, Roland? No way, dude. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way, man. No way. How did you sell a Tri-Glide for $50 to $60,000? And who can afford to buy that? I think the deal last time we were talking, it was going to be around $43,000 to $45,000 on a new Tri-Glide. And that to me is outrageous. That's crazy. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't. I mean, it's a motorcycle. It's not my truck. It's not my, my everyday transportation. Well, some people it is. Yeah, that's the thing, though. The used, they almost want just as much for the used as they do for the new. Because I was looking at used last time too, and then I was looking at new. I'm like, there ain't much of a difference. I mean, there's really not much of a difference. So I ended up not making a deal, of course, but I know they'll get, like I said earlier, I know they'll give me a good price for my Road King. I know they'll do that because they already offered a certain amount of money, and I know they'll do that. But I know they're not going to give anything for her Spider or my Vulcan 2000. I know they're not going to do that. So I'm not even going to, I'm going to keep my Vulcan. I'd be better off selling it outright. So I'm going to keep that no matter what. And maybe I'll get in there and I'll say, all right, I'll give you 15,000 cash down and just keep the Road King. But there's a problem with that. That's only if the wife will let me do it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Powder Keg Harley Davidson, Roland. Powder Keg Harley Davidson in Mason, Ohio is where I'll be going tomorrow, and it's where I was trying to make a deal for the Tri-Glide, and the wife wasn't having that one. So yeah, that's who we're dealing with. That what the previous place I was dealing with was Queen City Harley, and they're in Westchester, Ohio. And that salesman there, that general, just GM there, he worked really hard to get the deal done, and he gave a lot. He did. He gave a lot. He gave what he could give, but the wife just wasn't having it. She just wasn't having it. So that fell through. Not because we didn't get approved for it, not because we didn't get the deal done. She just wasn't having it. Oh, really? Oh, gotcha. Super close friends with Angela, who owned it before they sold it out. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm hoping, I wish I knew somebody on the inside there. Wish I knew somebody that could, possibly help out with a deal with them, but apparently, I really don't. So, oh, you do? Yeah, Queen City, man. I mean, he did. The salesman at the time, I think they've had so many, but I forget his name. But he was working hard to get the deal done, and he did come up with the best deal he could, and it was not too horrible of a deal. But the wife just wasn't having it. She just didn't like the interest rate, and I get it. And she always tells me, if you buy a motorcycle, you buy this, you buy that, you're gonna have to pay higher because it's a toy. I said, babe, I understand that. All right, Roland. Thank you, man. Yeah. So, I mean, it's just got to be the right circumstances. It's got to be the right. It's got to be the right deal. Like I was saying, the wife is over here and she wants it a certain way, and I'm over here and I'm a little more like, okay, we can do that. But she's more like, no, we're not going to do that. Even if we can do that, we're not going to do that because I don't like the deal. And I get that. I respect that. So, mm. So I just came on here to say, hey, get some advice from peeps, my YouTube community, and see what you guys had to think about it. See what you guys thought about it. Hopefully, I mean, have you looked in Columbus? No Cage Harley at Fair. No, I haven't. I have not. Stephen, I have not looked in Columbus. No, I have not. And that's a lot of people tell me, you need to shop around, you need to shop around. And the thing with that is, that's fine and dandy. But then my wife's like, she's like, well, I don't want to go a bunch of places and they're going to pull my credit report everywhere we go. And that's going to cause me a problem. Yeah. Yep. Rolling. Yep. Right now owns powder keg now. Yeah. I mean, when I was down there the last time, they were pretty cool and everything, but I mean, the guy was straight up honest. The salesman, and I did speak to the sales manager temporarily for not do the whole negotiation, but I did speak to him for a little while. And he's like, and they see, they they seem like good guys, but they always seem like good guys. You guys know how that is. They always seem like they're always your buddy when you're trying to buy stuff. But the salesman, I will say, I will give that guy credit. I forget his name. I had his card. I forget his name, but he was straight up honest about everything. He's like, I'm going to tell you like it is, and what this is, and what that is, which was okay and was great. But then when the wife's standing there, it's like, oh shit, be careful what you say. But yeah, the cops are nice to you up until they put the cuffs on you. Sick, you crack me up, brother. Man, I love you, dude. You crack me up. But you're right, though. Well, yeah, that's their job. They're going to be super nice to you. They want you to buy something. And that's fine. I mean, I've been around that my whole life. I understand that. I get it. I mean, like I said, I was a master certified technician at Ford for a long time. So I dealt with the used car department. I actually ran the used car department at one time. So I know how all that works and I know how salesmen work and I understand how all that works. I don't know what they're paid there. I don't know if it's solely commission based. I'm not sure. I know the dealerships that I worked at, the salesmen there were solely commission. But you're talking cars, trucks compared to motorcycles. So there's a difference. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. But that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to sneak you guys in there with me. I think we're heading that way around. I'll put it up here. I'll put it up. I'll put up a time on here on YouTube when we're going to go. And I'll put my phone in my pocket and I'll take you guys around with me and show you what happens if you're interested. I think we're going to go around 1 o'clock. But if I don't put something up, you'll see me pop up live around 1. I think that's what time we're going to go. It's probably around noon or 1. So, but I'll put something up tonight, and maybe I can bring you guys in with me. They don't have to know. They won't know. I'll bring you guys in with me and let you. Now, some stuff I can't let you hear, but most of it I can. When it comes to comes to the financials, I probably won't. But I'll let you guys hear the salesmen, and I'll take you around, show you what we're looking at. I'll make the phone set up somewhere in my pocket where I can show you guys. Really? Rolling throttle, man. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate you making the phone call, and I appreciate that, man. That's awesome. Thank you very much. And what was her name again? Roland? But yeah, hey, that's awesome. I appreciate you, man. I'm hoping we can make a deal where the wife looks at me and says, "Go for it." I'm hoping to God we can. The only thing is, hang on, bear with me a second, guys. Bear with me a second. Hello. Yeah. All righty. I appreciate it. Bye bye. My dog's at the groomer, so I gotta go pick her up around 3 o'clock. So ask for Angela. Tell her that Drew sent you. Angela. Write that down because I'm old. Angela. Hey, that's my first wife's name. Angela and Drew. Awesome, brother. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you very much, and I will do that. Hopefully, we can get a deal done. Hope to God. Let's hope. And I'll miss my Road King. I really will. It's been the YouTube. That's why I started the YouTube channel, is because of the Road King, retired rider Harley Road King. But that's all right. We could switch it to retired rider Harley Road Glide. We can do that. Can't say enough how much I appreciate that, Rolling Throttle. Very much appreciated, man. Thank you very much for making the calls. I appreciate you, man. Yeah. All right, man. If you don't know Rolling Throttle, if you're on here, which I'm sure everybody does, go check out his channel and definitely subscribe. He's awesome. All you guys are awesome. I appreciate every one of you guys. Great community, great people, great people. Appreciate it. I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how you go to all, I very much appreciate every one of you. Very much appreciate every one of you guys. But how you guys go from live to live to live and get on there, it's crazy. Okay, gotcha. So so you're saying that she's not at Powder Keg anymore. She's in Eastgate. Is that what you're saying, Roland? What's the name of the dealership? Am I confusing you, or am I getting confused? Let me look it up. Let me see if I can look it up. Well, bear with me, guys. Eastgate Harley Davidson. Gotcha. So that's where I'm going tomorrow instead of Powder Keg. I'm going to Eastgate Harley Davidson. Gotcha. Awesome. Awesome. Great. Cool beans, man. Cool beans. Does anybody say that anymore? Cool beans. I don't think people use that one anymore. Yeah, I'm not far from there. I'm like 28 minutes. So that's cool. And that's where we'll head tomorrow then. I appreciate you, Rolling Throttle. I really do. And I'm asking for Angela and Drew sent me. Gotcha. Thank you, sir. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. So the wife will be happy to hear that at least we got somebody we could talk to. And yeah, good deal. Good deal. See what the community does. See what the community does. Community's awesome. That's why, that's another reason I wanted to get on here too, is because to see what you guys had to say, see what your opinions were, see if you had any advice, maybe any places like Roland did, send me somewhere you could send me. It's great. It's great to have this access. It's great to be on here. It's great to have access to you guys. And, I don't know everything. I don't know everything about Harley Davidson. I don't know everything about Harley Davidson's motorcycles. I mean, up until 2018, I was riding Kawasaki's, I was riding Yamahas, I was riding, I didn't really ride Suzuki's much. I had owned a couple of them, but I'm the most known guy in the industry. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know, man. I knew you had something to do with Harley. I just didn't know what, and I don't pry. You're sitting in South Dakota. Wow, you're a little ways away, brother. Wow. And yeah, that's cool, dude. That's cool. That's awesome. Man, appreciate you. So now we're switching gears. We're going to Eastgate. We're going to leave Powder Keg behind and go over and see what Eastgate can do for us. Thanks to Rolling Throttle. Thank you very much. Yeah, cool beans. Cool beans. See if I say that anymore. Cool beans, man. Cool beans. I'm gonna probably be on here in the next 15 minutes. Then I gotta go pick up the doggy from the groomers. It's always kind of weird going in and picking up your dog, your little labradoodle from the groomer. So you're coming there, you guy, and you're picking up your little shaved little, with the fluffy dog. It's weird. But I didn't come on here to be on here forever and take up all your guys' time. But I just wanted some feedback, and it worked. I got feedback from you guys, got your guys' opinions, and I appreciate it. Hey, Roland, one more question for you, brother. I know Harley will take different things in trade. They won't just take Harleys in trade. As far as the Road King, I know I can make a deal for that. That's not an issue. But do you think it's worth my time to even bring up the Spider? Is it worth my time, or should I just kind of just leave that out of the deal? What's your advice on that? My wife keeps pushing me to say trade. She wants me to trade in the Spider, trade in the Spider. And I'm like, I'm not sure they're going to give you anything for the Spider. I think she's trying to get 10,500 out of it. And I know they're not going to give her that for a trade-in. I already know that. But what's your opinion on that, brother? Hey, Jim. How you doing, brother? Good afternoon to you, sir. Switching gears from the Tri-Glide and talking about buying the Road Glide. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Switching some gears. I don't know if Roland might have hopped off, but yeah, I don't even know if I should bring the Spider up. I don't even know if I should just trade in the Harley and the Road King and just leave the Spider out of it. Washington. Rolling Throttle says Angel will trade. Well, you guys can read the comments. What the hell am I reading for you? Angel will trade a washing machine to make a deal. Hello, I've seen it. Okay, well, I'll bring it up definitely. All right, rolling. Give me guys, give me a second. You're gonna trip out on this name, Roland. There you go. You got that last name, you're like, what the hell is that? But yeah, and I will be there. What time do they open? I wonder. Let's see. Let's look that up. I'll get there as soon as I can. Roland, can you tell me what time she's going to be there and what's the best time to come? I could come early. I mean, whatever. You can let me know what the best time to come is. I will be there. I know I need to bring the Harley with me, the Road King. I can't bring both bikes with me at the same time because I was just going to put it on the trailer and I can't fit both of them on there. We'll figure out something. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. So yeah, it's awesome, man. That's why it's good to put it out there to your to people. Put it out there to the community. Say, hey, what do you think? You know, and look, we made a connection with Rolling Throttle, and that's awesome. And that's just, I mean, what more can you ask for? What a great community! What a great community. Even if we don't make a deal with them, it's just awesome that you can make connections like this in the community. It's awesome. Just bring the VIN to the second bike with picks and mouse. Okay. Okay, brother, I will do that. Man, I appreciate you very much. One more thing, Roland. If just let me know what time the best time that I can be there, or I should be there. What time does she want me to come there? Just let me know that too, man. I appreciate it. Drew said she would trade a washing machine just to take the wife. Just take the wife and trade her for the yeah. Hey, don't tip me, man. If they'll take her in trade, I might have to do that. You know, might have to do that. She said 10. All right, brother. All right, brother. I'll be there at 10 o'clock. Sounds great. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you very much. Hopefully we can get this done and we can what's the weather going to be like tomorrow around here? That's another question. Let me see real quick. Because if I get one, I'm not going to want a trailer at home. So let's see what the weather is going to be like around here tomorrow. Bear with me, guys. 63. 63. Yeah, that's perfect. We can deal with that. We can ride it home. Hell yeah. We can do that. Yeah, exciting times. Hopefully it all works out great. And see, if I wouldn't have got on here and did this, then I would have not have made this connection with Rolling Throttle. You see what this does? You see what this community does? I mean, we're here to help. Excuse me. We're here to help each other with any way we can. You know, I don't know what to say, man. That's freaking awesome. It's just awesome. What a great community. Yes, sir, Roland. Yes, sir. It is exactly what it's about. I gotta say, before Moto, never thought, before Moto Bomb, Virginia, never thought of doing lives, never thought of being a part of anything like that. My channel is doing okay. We're pushing right now. I want to say we're almost to our goal. By the end of this month on the channel, our goal was to be at 4,000 subscribers. And we're sitting at 3,978. And it's grown. The channel has grown a lot since we started doing the lives. And it wasn't for Moto Bomb Virginia, I wouldn't be doing these lives. And thanks a lot, Moto. You're a great guy. That's why I asked. I have a lot of relationships with several dealerships across the country. That's awesome, Roland. That's awesome, man. Again, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you very much. Even if I can't get a deal done, that's irrelevant. Just the fact that you were on here offering your help, you know, appreciate it. I made my goal when I started. Someone watched the video and I was happy. Yeah. Yeah. It's awesome. Damn. Hey, you guys, do not forget tonight is Mr. Gregory's live. This is Friday, right? Yeah, it's Friday. So don't forget, hop on there, man. Check it out. Let's have a great time. And then we got the Duct Tape community tomorrow night. And always a great time on there with Moto Bomb Virginia. It's always a great time. Great time. We had a great live on my live the other night. It was Rolling Throttle. I made my goal when I started. Someone watched the video and I was happy. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we had a great live on the community chat on my channel, or Tuesday night, and we had a blast, man. And it's not even about the likes or the views or anything like that anymore for me. I've kind of let that a little bit go by the wayside, because the connections I'm making on here with all you, it feels like, even though I've said this before, and I'm not going to get mushy, I am a man, but I've not met you guys in person, which I can't wait until then. I've said this a million times, to meet you guys in person. But just meeting you on here, being able to have 5, 10 people on the screen or whatever it is, maybe it's a connection, It's a friendship even before you even meet somebody in person. You already made a friend. You didn't meet them in person, but you made a friend. It's awesome. Can't say enough. I mean, I can't say enough how much it's changed my life, how much it's done for me. Because I was at a point before all this that I was thinking of just doing away with the YouTube channel. I was giving some serious thought, because it's not an easy thing to do. Anybody that has a YouTube channel, anybody that does motor vlogging, anybody that puts out content, it's not an easy thing to do. It can consume a lot of your time, and I know a lot of us do it. I had no idea what YouTube would bring to the table. Yeah, Moto, right? Moto Bomb, yeah. And a lot of us do this. We're small channels. We're not huge channels at all, but there's a big outreach. You know what I mean? And like I was saying, it's not even about the views or the analytics or anything like that. Sure, we all want to grow our channel. There's nothing wrong with that. Sure, we want to get monetized. I've been monetized for a long time. It ain't that big of a deal for me now, but Sure, you know, you want to get monetized, you want your channel to grow. Yeah, that's what you're on here for. You have goals, you set goals for yourself, you set goals for your channel. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's becoming ever since we've been doing these lives and doing the community chats and things like that. And it's like meeting Roland Throttle. I mean, that was a big deal for us. He popped on I forget whose live you popped on, Roland. Popped on somebody's live, and that was a big deal to me, dude. That was a big deal to me. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I was like, wow, you know, that was a that was a big deal to me. And it's stuff like that. That's why I'm saying it's not so much now the analytics or, you know, did my video reach 200 views? Did my video reach, 500 views? Did I get enough? Did I get 200 likes? Did I get just 10 likes? Who cares? You know, I mean, yeah, you care. Don't get me wrong, but this is so much more better. You know what I mean? This just brings something bigger to the table. Just you make the connection with people. You make friendships. You're with like-minded people. It's yeah, it's just awesome. And you guys out there in the chat, always out there, even if you don't have a channel or whatever, you're out there in the chat. You're doing, you're involved, and it's awesome, man. It's awesome. Hang on, bear with me, guys, a minute. They did. I'm about ready to go pick her up in a few minutes. I'm just about ready to end the live here in a minute. The wife's forcing me to go get the dog from the groomer. I was hoping I'd get longer on here. Hope they'd have her a little bit longer, but it is what it is. Relationships are the key, Moto. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. It ain't all just about. I mean, it ain't all about the YouTube channel itself so much anymore. I mean, yeah, we're putting effort toward it. Yeah, we're putting videos out. Yeah, we enjoy doing it. It's a great hobby, and it's a place to store all your memories. It's a place to store everything. And it's great to have, the sticker boards and swap stickers with everybody. All that's great, but the lives have just made it so much better, so much better. A lot more better. I mean, it just makes you trying to just not worry about the other stuff so much. That'll take care of itself. That'll take care of itself. I appreciate every one of you guys for coming on today, expressing your opinion, giving me your thoughts, how you feel about it. Thank you. A special thanks to Roland Throttle. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate you. The wife, when I tell her, she'll be like, wow, she'll think that's awesome. And, and if we can make a great deal, that'd be great. And if we can't, that's okay too. I mean, these things happen. She's busting my balls here, guys. Sorry about that. I'm about ready to end the live right now, and I'll be heading that way, babe. I'm heading that way. But I'm still going to do it, and I don't think it'll be a bad thing. I think we'll be good. I'm going to go ahead and put that. I'm going to take you guys with me on a live tomorrow. I don't know how many of you will be up. I'm going to be there at 10 o'clock. But I'm going to take you with me and show you guys around at least. Now, some dealerships are weird about your video and in their dealerships, and I get that, and I respect that. When I worked with Queen City, they knew I had a YouTube channel and all that, and they said, "Hey, yeah, if you want to come in and do that," but they seemed kind of weird about it, so I didn't push the issue or anything. But I will take you guys along with me, put you in the old pocket, and if it's anything serious going on, like negotiations, probably won't put you guys through that. But I'll let you see what's going on in the dealership. So I'll bring you guys along with me. Guys, I got to get off here. I got to go pick up the dog from the groomer. Appreciate every one of you. Appreciate all your thoughts and advice. I just appreciate the hell out of every one of you guys. And I do. Appreciate you guys a lot. Roland Throttle, much respect to you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate what you did. Can't tell you how much. Very much appreciated. And I will see you guys tonight on Ray Gregory's live chat. So see you guys then. Take care, everybody.